All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a short story. This class is for advanced readers. The story we are going to take a look at is right here. It's entitled Through My Eyes Only, and the link is here in the Verbling chat box. Okay, I will also put it in the Google chat box because I know that the Verbling chat box doesn't work for everybody. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let me check and see. Okay, very good. So. Hi there, Amparo.
Yes,
so in our class, we're going to be...
the message that the class is starting.
Oh, it didn't appear that the class started?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So what did you say about the class? The link isn't showing that it's active. That the class is going.
Yes, it appears.
Oh, okay.
Join to the class.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought I saw as well. So, all right. Well, maybe might just be you and I, which is good for you. You get a lot more reading.
More reading. Okay.
Yeah.
I will try.
Well, all right. So let me have you read from here down to... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the whole thing. No. All right.
Oh, so a lot to correct then.
Yeah, I'm back to Story Star. Apparently they have some new stories in here, so this should be good. Okay. So let me have you read from I Don't Think, okay, down to yeah, just go ahead and finish up this paragraph. A childhood, but with her, please.
I don't think I could ever start my story without first mentioning my grandmother. She was absolutely my best friend. When I was very young, we, my family, would travel every weekend and it seemed to visit her. Although I had known her the shortest, we were inseparable. From my understanding, I was the most well-behaved and interactive grandchild. Every time I visited her, it was as if she went out of her way to make me feel special. She even commented once to my mother that she knew I was special. I was special. My grandmother and I would watch TV together, read books, and make snacks. We used to read books from the Peter Rabbit series, my favorite being Mr. Jeremy Fisher. She would always make Ritz crackers with peanut butter for me. She would always go through this Thomas the Tank Engine book that I have to see which die-cast trains I did and did not have. I loved her so much, and she made me feel loved. She sheltered me from the outside world, from reality. In fact, I don't remember much of my childhood, but with her.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Okay, let's go to sheltered me. She sheltered me from the outside world.
She sheltered me from the outside world.
Yeah, one more time. Sheltered me. She sheltered me from the outside world.
She sheltered me from the outside world.
Okay, good. Next up is the word peanut. Peanut. Give me a long E sound instead of peanut. Okay. Peanut butter with peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Okay, very nice. Next one, we have the word commented. Okay, so our stress is here at the very
At the
beginning.
beginning.
She
Okay.
even commented once.
She even commented once.
Okay, very nice. Next up, we have the word special. Now here, you used a long A saying spatial. Okay, so instead of spatial, it's special.
Where me feel special?
Yeah, to make me feel special. Can you see my screen, or is it being slow?
No, it is slow for me. That's why I don't know where you are pointed up.
Ah, okay. For
My screen is still in she even commented. Yeah, now
oh,
yes.
really? Okay.
Yeah, to make me feel special.
Okay. Yeah, we just had well, it's still raining here. We had a storm come through. So yeah, that was. We'll see if everything goes okay.
I don't know
Back
if
in
my connection or
Honduras.
yours.
Yeah, I don't know whoever's it is. In my last class, my power quit and then came back on. So yeah, they're having troubles.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this one here. Visited. Every time I visited her.
Every time I visited her,
I, instead of I'm visited, I visited her.
every
Every
time
time
I
I visited
visited,
her.
every time I visited her.
Okay, good. Next up, we have well behaved. Give me that D at the end, connected to the word and. Okay. I was the most well behaved and interactive grandchild.
I was the most well-behaved and interactive grandchild.
Okay, very good. And I think that was it. Okay, good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Let's go to, let's see here. Leobardo, how are you?
Great, and you?
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from Monterrey, Mexico.
Montreal, Mexico. Okay, very cool. All right, let's have you continue reading from the day she died. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And read down to here where it says, I started to notice things. Please.
Okay, the day she died will probably always be the worst day of my life. Can you imagine losing your best friend, someone so special so suddenly? I must have been about 6, but I still remember that day. While she was in her hospital room that day, I was in the playroom playing with another African American boy. Um, so I missed the screen.
Clueless.
Okay, now. Clueless of what was going on, I played and did not worry. Later, I was calling and she was gone. I didn't get to say goodbye. All I have. Hold a second.
You can also open up the story on your own computer. Are you on an iPad or are you on a laptop?
Laptop.
Okay. Yeah. The link to the story is in the chat box. Okay. In the VerbLink chat box, you can open it up there, so you don't have to read it straight from my screen.
Okay, clueless of what's going on. I played and did not worry. Later, I was called in and she was gone. I didn't get to say goodbye. All I have in my head is the room filled with tears and a frozen body. I remember the funeral, the smell of formaldehyde that I associated with raw carrots. I remember touching her frozen body almost falling into the casket. That day, reality became known. Everything changed after my grandmother's passing. Everything I started to notice things.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look at 3 words here. First up, we have this big one here. The word is pronounced formaldehyde, so the stress is in the middle. Formaldehyde.
Okay. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde.
Okay, very good. Next up, we have the word another right here. So make sure to pronounce the TH sound instead of pronouncing a D. So you had said another, it's another.
Another.
Okay, good. So with another African American boy.
With another African American boy.
Okay, very good. The last one for you is must have. Okay, so here you actually drop the T. The only time you can drop that T is if the next word starts with a consonant. Here, the H does not count because we can drop the H for the word have. Okay?
Okay.
And so instead of saying must have, okay, this is going to be I must have. I must have been out about 6. Or, sorry, I must have been about 6.
I must have been about 6.
Good. There you go. One more time. I must have been about 6.
I must have been about 6.
Okay. Very good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up, we have Niels. Hi, Niels. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. All right, Niels, let's have you read from The Absence of My Brother. Okay. Finish here. And let's have you read down to here where it says a family, please.
The absence of my brother in my life. How demented my sister was. I was actually quite fond of her when I was young. Over the years, I noticed or began to notice how controlling and manipulative my mom was, but I mostly grew up exposed to numerous fights between my mom and sister, numerous visits from the police. Not only was I scared and confused, I was upset. I've never really felt like I have had a family. Yes, literally, I have an adoptive mother and non-biological brothers and sister, as well as an aunt. Yet that connection, the bonding, the nostalgia that comes from wanting to be at home with your family was never there. Do not misunderstand me. I wanted my family to love each other, to understand and respect one another, to bond, to connect, and to be simply a family. Trying to.
Okay, just tell right there. Just
Yeah.
tell there. Okay, now, Niels, a question for you. Okay, are you looking to adopt an American accent, or do you want to maintain your British accent?
I would rather maintain my British accent.
Okay, super. That helps out. Okay, let's go to only 2 words then. Okay, let's go to numerous. Now, here at the very end, instead of saying numerous with an O's sound, okay, it's always going to be us. Numerous.
Numerous. Numerous.
Good. So we actually treat the OU as a schwa. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's British or American English. Okay, and so anytime you have that OUS at the end of a word, like prosperous, okay, or preposterous, okay, any of those, it's going to be an us sound. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's try this here. Numerous visits from the police.
Numerous visits from the police.
Okay, very good. All right, and the only other one is the word years. Okay, so here, make sure that you bring in that E sound instead of yes. Okay, it's year, years.
Over the years.
Okay, very good. That's much better. Yeah, one more time. Over the years.
Over the years.
Okay, good. Good. Nice job, Niels. Thank you. Okay, very good. Let's go to Randy. Hi, Randy. How you doing?
Hi, Chad. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well. Okay, and let's have you read from trying to figure out. Finish here. Okay, and read down to right here where it says of my mom, then my aunt, please.
Trying to figure out what the hell was wrong, why this could not be accomplished, became a lingering question in my mind for years. I think it would be beneficial to the reader to elaborate on each of my family members in detail from a perspective. I do this in the hope that it will promote understanding and not confusion. uncertain. Let me start with my aunt. I currently still have a relationship with my aunt. When I was young, however, I was not very fond of my aunt. She did not seem very fond of me either. I think she just was not used to children. It was not because I was mischievous or naughty. Going up to Virginia during the holidays was not something I looked forward to, although I enjoyed the car ride. At this stage in my life, I was in first grade, I believe. I was fonder of my mom than my aunt.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this word right here. Let's use a long A sound instead of grad. It's a grade.
Grade.
Good. So I was in first grade, I believe.
I was in first grade, I believe.
Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. Let's go to, okay. Now, there's a couple of ways to pronounce this word. Okay, some people say mischievous. Okay, other people say mischievous. Okay, I personally say mischievous. Okay, so we could say I was mischievous or naughty.
I was mischievous or naughty.
Okay, good, good. Okay, one more time. I was mischievous or naughty.
I was mischievous or naughty.
Okay, good. Now, let's go to this word here. There's two ways to pronounce this word. You could say either or either. Okay, we do not say either. Okay, so try both of those. Either one is used. Okay, I use both of them whenever I want. So either, either. Try that.
Either, either.
Good, good. And there's no rule. You can use it whenever you'd like. It doesn't matter which one you use. Okay. Next one here. Give me a good V sound. However, however.
However.
One more time. However.
However.
Okay, very good. Very good. Next up, okay, so this was the only sentence that I really recognized where you weren't following the intonation. Okay, you said, "Let me start with my aunt," and you came up. Okay, let's come down on that. Let me start with my aunt.
Let me start with my aunt.
Good. Yeah, most of the other times your intonation was pretty good. Okay, it was pretty good. All right, let's go to the word hope. Okay, so this is an O sound. Okay, instead of hop, it's hope. Hope.
Hope.
Good. So I do this in the hope that it will promote.
I do this in the hope that it will promote.
Okay, very nice.
The hope.
Okay, and last one here is elaborate. Okay, so there are times when the ATE at the end of a word is pronounced it. Okay, but when it is a verb, we do not pronounce it. Okay, so like if it's graduate, that is a person, someone who graduates from college. They are called a graduate. Okay, but here this is a verb, and so we are going to say elaborate.
Elaborate.
With a long A. One more time. Elaborate.
Elaborate.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. My aunt. All right. Let's go back to the top. Amparo.
Okay.
Let's have you read from understand. Finish here. All right. And read down to, yeah, go ahead and finish this paragraph. Proper procedure, please.
Okay. Understand, though, that I did not know my aunt personally, nor did she make any attempt to connect with me at the time. As I got older, I grew to know and like her better. My aunt is personable and likable naturally, but she can be stubborn and opinionated at times. I often find myself so disconnected from her because she consistently argues that my problem with Mom is just a quarrel, constant disagreements between two stubborn people who cannot swallow their pride. I feel like she refuses to acknowledge and accept the mental and emotional abuse my mother produced. Sometimes I feel like she views me as the immature brat that she feels I could have dealt with the whole situation better. How does one deal with it positively and healthy? Is there some proper procedure? Procedure.
Okay, let's try that one. One more time on that last word. How would you say that?
Is there some proper procedure?
Okay, almost. Procedure.
Procedure.
Yeah, jur with a J sound. Procedure.
Procedure. Okay.
There you go. That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Nice correction. I heard yourself. You were correcting your long E sounds. You corrected your V sounds. Okay. You had some, I believe, some D sounds that you had corrected as well. Nice job on this one. This was really good. Okay. Let's go to a couple of other words here. So, give me that N at the end of this word. Okay. Between two stubborn people.
Between two stubborn people.
Good. One more time. Between two stubborn people.
Between two stubborn people.
Okay, good. And your last one, at the time. So give me a good TH here. Okay. So with me at the time.
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 Okay, very nice. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to, let's see, Leonardo.
Yes.
Okay, please continue from I do not hate. Okay, and continue. Continue down to here where it says after reading this, please.
Okay. Okay. I do not hate my aunt, and there are quite a few people I do hate. I just wonder still to this day why she didn't do anything. Did she not understand from the countless times I have been frustrated on the phone, or cried in front of her that I was miserable? Did she just not want to accept that her sister is nuts, or has she accepted it but not wanted to interfere with how mom raises her children? I understand how she wanted to live far away from it. I get how she would not want to deal with the drama, but at the same time here, I was suffering and it felt like she did not care. I felt like I was forgotten. It felt like I was alone. Surprisingly, I do not hold much of a grudge towards my aunt. I do wish she would have done something, but I do know that she loves me. I hope she still does after reading this.
All right. Okay. So, Eduardo, this time around, okay, so there was a difference between this time around and last time when you read. Okay. Last time when you were reading, you were using more of an American accent, and you were using a lot of flap T's, stop D's, and things like that. When I say that, for example, when I say forgotten, I don't say forgotten, pronouncing a T, I say forgotten. Okay. When I say like accept that, okay, we're hiding the T, we're dropping the T. Frustrated. Okay, so pronouncing different T sounds. Here, you were pronouncing a lot of normal T's, so the regular T sound. Did you want to do that, or are you looking for American accent? What's your goal?
American accent.
Okay, great. So let's take a look at some things here then. Okay. First up, okay, this word here, instead of grudge, it's grudge.
Grudge.
Instead of gra, close your mouth some more. Grudge.
grudge,
There you go. That's the sound. Okay. All right. Our next one here. Okay. Would. So here. Okay. And instead of pronouncing that L, okay, you said would. Okay. Take out that L. She would not. She would not want to deal with.
she would not want to deal with.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to drop the T here. We're going to say not want to deal. Okay, so instead of saying not want to deal and pronouncing those T's, okay, stop the T sound. Not want to deal. Try that.
No want to deal.
Okay, instead of no, not. Use that same vowel sound. Not want to deal.
Not want to deal.
There you go. She would not want to deal. One more time.
She will not want to deal.
There you go. Good. Okay. So this word here, wanted, actually changes to the word wanted.
One.
Okay. So it looks like this. Wanted.
One.
Okay. So wanted. We don't pronounce the T in there. So she wanted to live far away from it. She wanted. Try that.
She wanted to live far away from it.
Perfect. Okay. But not wanted to interfere with. Try that.
But not wanted to interfere with.
There you go. One more time. But not wanted to interfere with.
But no wanted to interfere with.
Okay, good. Now with the word interfere, okay, just like we say the word internet, okay, if you have an I-N-T-E-R, like so, the T goes away and that word becomes inner. Okay, so we don't actually say internet, we say internet. Just like here, we don't say interfere, we say interfere.
Interfere.
Interfere with the stress at the very end, interfere.
Interfere.
Okay, very good. Up here, okay, the stress is at the very beginning. Frustrated. Instead of frustrated, it's frustrated.
Frustrated.
Good. I've been frustrated on the phone.
I've been frustrated on the phone.
Okay, very nice. All right, and okay, so this word here, didn't. Okay, so when I pronounce this word, the second D disappears. Okay, we do the same thing. We do the same thing on words like wouldn't. Okay, wouldn't, shouldn't, and couldn't. Okay, so oh come on. Okay, all right. So when I say this word, I say didn't. I go right to the N. Didn't. Try that.
Didn't.
There you go. Okay, that's this word here. Okay, one more time. Didn't.
Didn't.
Good. Now let's try it with those four words. Wouldn't, shouldn't, couldn't, didn't.
Wouldn't, shouldn't, couldn't, didn't.
Good. Now we do it with hadn't as well, but hadn't isn't we don't use it very often. So, but you can do it with the D and any D ending plus the word not. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's try that in this sentence here. Okay. So she didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything.
Good. One more time. She didn't do anything. So we're going to go da-da-da-dum really quick. She didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything.
Good. All right. Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's go to Niels.
Yep.
All right, Niels. Let's have you read from Feel That Our Relationship. Okay. Finish here. Okay, finish this one, and let's have you come down to here where it says, felt proud of her uncle, please.
Yeah. I feel that our relationship is fine as long as I do not talk about Mom. She preaches to me that I should accept how Mom is and learn to live with it. Yet what I feel she is saying is to look the other way and to deny that a problem exists at all. It was not God, it was death. Grasped her hand and took her with him. But let's not weep for the loss, rather celebrate for the time with her. Find comfort in reminiscent memories. Let her continue to remind us of joy and laughter, love and compassion. The princess. I have a niece. She was a beautiful girl, and I felt a special bond with her because I felt she possessed that same special gene that I have. She had a smile that would warm anyone's heart. She was a happy and often a spoiled child. I saw so much potential in her. She could have been a model, actress, singer, or president. Her ambition and spirit was remarkably big for such a young child. I just felt proud to be her uncle.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Okay, let's take a look at 4 parts here. First up, ambition. Okay, so let's hit that BI and make sure to pronounce that M in here. Okay, so her ambition and spirit.
Her ambition and spirit.
There you go, much better. Okay, next up, possessed. Possessed.
Possessed. He
Good.
possessed.
So I felt she possessed that same special gene.
I felt she possessed that special gene.
Okay, all right, pretty good. Next up is the word celebrate. Here the stress is at the very beginning instead of at the end saying celebrate. It's celebrate.
Celebrate.
Good. But let's not weep for the loss, rather celebrate for the time with her.
But let's not weep for the loss, rather than celebrate for the time with her.
Okay, good. And your last one, okay, I want you to take a look at your THs every once in a while. Okay, every once in a while they come out a little muddled, meaning they're not as clear as they should be. Okay, so to look the other way. So here, the other instead of the other. So it's almost like a mixture between a D sound and a TH, saying other. Okay, so make sure that your tongue comes more between your teeth so you can get that good vibration. Okay, so to look the other way.
To look the other way.
There you go. One more time. To look the other way.
To look the other way.
Good. All right, nice job, Niels. Very good job. Thank you. Okie dokie. Okay, let's go to Randy. Okay, Randy, let's have you read from I missed about half her life. Okay, and read down to Okay, let's have you read down to here where it says of an MRA came back, please.
I missed about half of her life thanks to my mother. My mother had stressed my brother out so much, had controlled him and altered his self-esteem so much that one day he decided to just stop and leave. He literally just walked out the door, and I at least never heard from him again for 4 years or more. I lost out on being part of my niece's life for years, thanks to another person's actions. I know my brother regretted this, but in truth, it is my mom's fault. Her behavior and actions affect everyone. My niece was introduced to me around age 4 or 5, I believe. It was awkward seeing my brother again, but it was most awkward meeting this complete little stranger. My niece was diagnosed with autism and developmental delay, although I saw neither. Not too long from then, she was found to have a mass on her brain stem after results of an MRI came back.
Okay. All right. So let's try that last part. So you did. We had 2 parts where intonation was off. You did really well on this time. Okay. So after results of an MRI came back. So we want to drop it down just a little bit more. Okay. So after results of an MRI came back.
After results of an MRI came back.
There you go. Yeah. So copy my intonation as I drop it down. Okay. The only other one you had here was delay. Okay. So you popped up on delay. So you said with autism and developmental delay. Okay. And so your voice jumped up. Okay. So we want to come down. Okay. Because afterwards we're starting over again. Okay. With although. Okay. So this is how this sentence would sound like. Okay. So my niece was diagnosed with autism and developmental delay, although I saw neither. So I'm going, my niece was diagnosed with autism, down on autism, developmental delay, da 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 da, although I saw neither, ba da 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 da. So I'm coming up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay? So try that sentence.
My niece was diagnosed with autism and developmental delay, although
Nope. So yeah, developmental delay. Come down. So we're going to come down. We're coming down on autism, down on delay, and down on neither. Okay, try that sentence one more time.
My niece was diagnosed with autism and I'm sorry, and developmental delay.
Oh, almost. So here you're singing to me. You're saying developmental delay. Okay, so you're coming up a little. You're singing. Okay, so we want to come developmental delay. Just try that part right now. Ba da 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 da.
Developmental delay.
Good. Yeah, just like that. One more time. Developmental delay.
Developmental delay.
Good. Okay, let's try the whole thing. My niece was diagnosed. Try it.
My niece was diagnosed.
Hold on one second. What's going on here? Okay, Niels, I got to mute you. You have the television going on in the background or something like that. Okay. All right. Let's try it again, Randy. Go ahead.
My niece was diagnosed with autism and developmental delay, although
developmental delay. Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Developmental delay.
Good. Although.
Although,
okay. So one more time.
I saw neither.
Okay, good. Yeah, so it may be with words that end with an A sound that make you want to kind of sing it a little bit. Okay, and that just may be something in French or whatnot. Okay, I'm not quite sure. I don't speak French, but it could be one of those things where if you have that vowel, it kind of makes you want to sing it. Okay, but yeah, you're doing much better. Before it was every sentence. Okay, and now you're really controlling yourself more, and you're using good intonation. Okay, so let's take a look at some words real quick. Hold on one second, Niels.
Yes.
Okay, can I have you mute your microphone? There's some noise coming from your background.
I have switched it off. Try to do it a bit more.
Okay.
To be completely off.
Okay, yeah. So I can actually hear myself in the speakers. So when I say something, I hear myself again.
I'm saying nothing at the moment.
Yes, I know. What I'm saying is that I hear myself because your microphone is picking up the speakers.
Oh, I see. Now I understand. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, if you can mute your microphone, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Okay. So all right. Let's take a look at this word here. The word is pronounced diagnosed. Stress on the end. Diagnosed.
Diagnosed.
There you go. Good. Here we have the word awkward. Stress at the beginning. Awkward.
Awkward.
Good. One more time. Awkward.
Awkward.
Okay. Good. This number, instead of five, it's five. 5.
5 at 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5. There you go. And your last one here is mother. Give me a good TH here. Mother.
Mother.
Good. One more time. Mother.
Mother.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Very cool. Let's go to Amparo. Okay, Amparo, let's have you read from the MRI was to determine. Okay, finish here, and let's have you read down to, let's see here. Emotional as well. That should be fine. Go ahead and read that, please.
Okay. The MRI was to determine if there were any neurological factors contributing to the developmental delay. So the tumor was an accidental finding. It was devastating news. On July 15th, 2011, my niece passed away. July 15th is my birthday. Having my niece visit from Miami was something I looked forward to. Not being able to see her again was very heartbreaking to me. She was a reminder to me that there is always a reason to smile. Voiceless. I have two brothers. The eldest is nearly 50 by now, is nearly 50 by now, and is autistic and mentally retarded. He comes home, mom's house, every Sunday to visit. My oldest brother may be disabled, but I feel he is very smart and capable. Most people see this older man who often talks about cartoon characters or records, but I've seen his intellectual ability and his pain and emotion as well.
All right, very nice job. Okay, let's take a look at this part right here. Okay, I've seen his intellectual ability and his pain and emotion as well. One more time.
Okay, I've seen his intellectual ability and his pain and emotion as well.
Okay, good. Let's work on this connection right here. I've seen.
I've seen. No, I've seen.
There you go. Okay, one more time. I've seen.
I've seen his intellectual ability and his pain and emotion as well.
Good. Nice job. Much better with that connection. Good. Let's go to heartbreaking. The stress is at the very beginning. Was very heartbreaking to me.
Was very heartbreaking to me.
Good. Good. Excellent. And your last one is the word devastating news. Okay, so here you added a T sound, devastating news. Okay, so let's end on that G. It was devastating news.
It was devastating news.
Okay, so stress at the beginning instead of ba-da-da-dum, it's da-da-da-dum. It was devastating news.
It was devastating news.
There you go. Good, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to, let's see here, Leonardo.
Yes.
Let's have you read from He's Just as Affected. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to, okay, gastrointestinal. Ooh, you get a big one. Okay, and it's at the end, so let's see if you remember that one. Okay, so his gastrointestinal problems, right to this comma, please.
Okay. He is just as affected by living with this family as anyone else in it is. My mom controls him possibly the most. He has no freedom. At his work home, he is bound to his room essentially, and while he loves to listen to his records and watch TV, he cannot go places whenever he wants. He is on a diabetic diet. He cannot drive. Growing up, I thought he had a great life, sheltered from the outside world and taken care of. No responsibilities sounded great. The more I thought about it, I realized he has it rough. My mother says that she adopted him out of love, but I do not believe this. I believe she wanted to because she believed she could fix him and make him normal. She realized she realized she cannot, and I believe she resents him. I think she loves that he lives in a group home where she does not have to deal with his gastrointestinal problems.
There you go. You got it. Okay, good job, man. Okay, let's
Thank
go
you.
to the word could. Okay, so remember that L is silent. So instead of saying could, okay, she could. She couldn't. She could fix him.
She could fix him.
There you go. Good. All right. Next up, we have the word wanted. All right. So let's switch that to wanted. Okay. I believe she wanted to.
I believe she wanted to.
Good. One more time. I believe she wanted to.
I believe she wanted to.
Good. Next, we have the word. Okay, so let's watch our T's. Your T's were much better this time around. Okay, you were using stop T's and flap T's. Okay, very often. I like that. Okay, let's do the same thing with thought. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna use a flap T because there's a vowel after thought, and I'm gonna use a flap T here because there's a vowel after the T and about the I. Okay, and then again. Okay, because they have I. Okay, so I thought about it.
I thought
Okay,
about it.
I thought about it. Yeah, one more time. I thought about it.
I thought about it.
Good, good. Okay, excellent. And the last one here is the word the most. Okay, give me a good TH here. My mom controls him possibly the most.
My mom controls him possibly the most.
Okay, good, good. Much better, much better. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's go to Niels. Niels, please continue from his behavior problems. Okay. And read down to right here where it says, and my nephew, please.
His behavior problems and his diet. Most importantly, I think she loves how much control she has on him. On Sundays, when he visits, he is treated like a child. He is bussed around by my mother and my 10-year-old nephew. He has very little to live for, and so he naturally wants materialistic things. He doesn't have money to buy things for himself, and so he nags people. Mother gets annoyed, yells, and denies him these things except for maybe his birthday or Christmas. Even then, there is a limit. I used to argue with Mom passionately that she needs to understand that all he can talk about is what he wants and TV shows he likes. He does not have a career or a life really. What he talks about is repetitive because nothing really new happens to him. I feel sorry for him. I know he despises Mom and my nephew.
Okay. Good job. Good job. Yeah, let's roll over how we would say this. Okay. So you pronounced it right. We're looking at the tone, the intonation, and how we stop in this sentence. Okay. So we're going to say, what he talks about is repetitive.
What he talks about is repetitive.
Good, and we're going to pause, okay, and then go into the rest. So one more time. What he talks about is repetitive because nothing really new happens to him.
What he talks about is repetitive because nothing really new happens to him.
There you go. Good, good. Okay, and the only other one I want to work on is that TH into the word mother into the end. So you can pronounce the British ER, that's okay, but I'm looking for a smooth TH here. Okay, so so bossed around by mother and my 10-year-old nephew.
Bossed around by my mother. Bossed around by my mother and my 10-year-old nephew.
Okay, all right. Let's get 10-year. Give me that E sound in here. My 10-year-old nephew.
My 10-year-old nephew.
Okay, good. Yeah, everything else is pretty good. Okay, yeah, everything else is pretty good. You had some really good corrections, like on materialistic, okay, and repetitive. You got those both. Everything else sounded really nice as you were reading it. Okay, very good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Randy. Okay, Randy, let's have you read from I have seen. Okay, finish here. And read this next paragraph down to I legally have no right, please.
I have seen the
Hello, Randy? Uh-oh, I think we lost him. Randy, I can't hear you. Are you still there? Ooh, what a bummer. Okay, we'll see if we can come back to him. Amparo, let's go to you. Okay, I have seen the pain down to I legally have no right, please.
Okay. I have seen the pain on his face. I have seen him shed tears because he cannot get what he wants or is frustrated. I have definitely seen him mad to go through the mental and emotional abuse that I did without the ability to express myself. It's hard to even imagine that. I know that this lovable guy misses me. I wonder every day if my mom explained to him what happened to me. I wonder if he figured it out. I wonder if he figured it out. I imagine he has asked about me multiple times and has been silenced. I miss him. He is funny and makes me laugh. He's innocent, so innocent like a child is. All she wants to do is have fun and enjoy himself. Unfortunately, the only way I could see him would be to visit him at his group home, and because I am no legal guardian, I legally have no right.
Okay, nice job, nice job. All right, let's go to the word laugh. Okay, so instead of saying laugh, okay, widen the mouth, drop the tongue, drop the jaw, laugh.
Laugh.
Okay, so he is funny and makes me laugh.
He is funny and makes me laugh.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to this word here, lovable. Lovable. Okay, good. So I know that this lovable guy misses me.
I know that this lovable guy misses me.
Okay, very good. Next up, we have the word did. Okay, short I sound. So instead of saying did, okay, use a short I. Did.
That I did without the ability.
Good. So, an emotional abuse that I did without the ability. Try that again.
An emotional abuse that I did without the ability.
Good. Nice job. And your last one here is the word frustrated. The stress is at the very beginning. Frustrated. Good. So, he cannot get what he wants or is frustrated.
He cannot get what he wants or is frustrated.
Okay. All right. Nice job. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Randy? Okay, Randy's not here. So, Leonardo, let's have you continue. Please read from brother. Okay, finish here. And let me have you read down to here where it says, thought would happen, please.
Okay. Brother, I hope that even with your limited freedom, that you will find a way to embrace your life, and that freedom comes to you in some shape or form. I hope that the rest of your life will be filled with joy. Stephen. Author update. January 2014, after talking to my aunt, January 2014, after talking to my aunt and realizing I can legally without mom's permission, I went to visit him. He seems to be doing okay. He seemed happy to see me, but more distracted by the Christmas present I had for him. He has my number and calls every night. I haven't seen him since then, but I plan to stop by to give birthday presents because he has already nagged me out about it. September 2014, I received a reply to an email I had sent to my mother. She informed me that my brother has moved in with her, something I never thought would happen.
Okay, all right. Very good. Let's go to informed. Okay, so you made a good correction here with moved. So it's not moved. This tampoco. I can't think of the other word. This either isn't informed. Okay, so we say informed. Okay, so she informed me.
She informed me.
Informed me. Try that again.
She informed me.
Okay, very good. Next up is birthday. Okay, so instead of saying birthday, birthday.
Birthday.
Okay, very good. Next up, okay, Christmas. So here, you used an oo sound instead of saying Christmas. You said Christmas. So give me a good R sound. Christmas.
Christmas.
Okay, one more time. Christmas.
Christmas.
Okay, very good. Right here, this word is, instead of being realizing, the word is realizing. So our stress is here at the very beginning. Realizing.
Realizing.
Okay, very nice. And your last one, okay, up here, you said your life. So give me a good R sound here. Okay, so to embrace your life.
To embrace your life.
Okay, one more time. To embrace your life.
To embrace your life.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, what happened? All right, quickly, let's see here. Niels, let's have you read from I don't know. Okay, here, read this next one. And let's have you read down to here where it says situation, misinterpreting the situation, please.
I don't
Niels?
know why. Yeah, now my microphone
Okay.
was off. Now it's on again. I don't know
right, there
why.
we go.
I don't know why, but I suspect she had some issues with his group home or how it was being managed. I'd like to imagine he is happier, but I can also see how he could not be. To avoid confusion, I will be labeling my eldest brother, brother number 1, and my second brother, brother number 2. I will continue this throughout the book to avoid using names and to avoid using fake names in which I feel I will easily confuse. Lost. Brother 2 doesn't really connect with people very well. Mother always felt he has Asperger's, a form of autism. He is brilliantly gifted with knowledge and language, but his social skills suck. He is always acting as if the world is against him, but the world in which he lives consists of his ex-wife and her family. He always seems to be the victim there. He becomes enraged, oftentimes misinterpreting the situation.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at two parts here. So we have the word enraged. Enraged.
Enraged.
Good. So he he becomes enraged oftentimes.
He becomes enraged oftentimes.
Okay, very good. And let's try brother. Okay, give me a good TH here. My eldest brother.
My eldest brother. My eldest brother.
Okay, all right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, nice job. Okay, you guys, thank you for coming into class. We are out of time this hour. It was great having you in. Excellent reading. It was great to have some excellent readers in class who are actually advanced readers. Okay, so this is good. Okay, nice job. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.